Good day, YouTube. I'm Dustin Cormier, and you're watching How to Rock a Campfire. Today I've decided to play outside. It's kind of a nice day, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Hopefully there's not too much sound going out on the background and stuff, but anyway. I'm doing a lesson on a song called That's the Way by Led Zeppelin. It's a continuation of my Open G song videos. And I've been wanting to play this song to a bunch of people, a million people for a long time, because it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The words are, and just everything, the imagery that Robert Plant brings out of the song with his lyrics fits so well to the outdoorsy nature sound of the guitar. You know, Jimmy Page, man, his guitar is just like water. Listening to him is like watching water go downstream. You know, it's just beautifully natural. And so, so I'm going to play That's the Way for you guys. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Now, if you guys want to know how to tune a guitar to Open G, I've got the tuning for Open G in one of my videos. If you feel like just rewinding back a little, or, you know, go to my Open G playlist and look for how to tune your guitar. It'll be in the intro video. That's where you'll find how to tune. And so, as you can see, that right there, this open chord is an open G chord, and that's why it has the kind of playability that it does. So this is how the song starts. You basically, the chords are G to the C/G, right? That's a C with a G on the bass. All these chords are basically trading off the treble end, the higher end of the guitar, with the G remaining on the bass the whole time, except for key parts, which I'll tell you. And you'll notice the change in the bass. But for now, for this first part of the song, these riffs are all in the low bass is on the G, and the high part of the song is changing to different chords, okay? So the first riff, the main riff of the song, it simply goes like this. So I'm just going to move this around a little bit so you guys can see. Alright. That up close so you guys can see it. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm starting off with the open G chord by just hitting all the strings open. Then I'm putting my first finger on the first fret of the B string, my second finger on the second fret of the D string, and my third finger on the second fret of the high D string, which is usually the E string, right? Okay, so that's what makes the C/G chord. And then the next chord I go to is basically a G major 7th, okay? And so all I'm doing is I'm taking this chord shape and I'm bringing it up to 2 frets, okay? So I got my first finger on the 3rd fret of the B, my second finger on the 4th fret of the D, and my third finger on the 4th fret of the high E string, right? And then every now and then you'll hear me, I'll try to get a little harmonic in there. Alright, now, so he goes G, C/G to the G major 7th, and then he does a quick little open G, and then he goes to the G major 7th to the C/G, and then back to the open G, okay? Now, after that, he does a little kind of syncopated, sort of off-time C/G, except that he doesn't have his third finger there. Now watch, okay? Now this is after the first riff, okay? You start, regular riff, right, open, and then right here, right, when you go to the last chord that he does in the riff, it's the C/G, but without the third finger, right? so that's what he's doing there for that main riff, and that pretty much takes up most of the song, which kind of gives me a bit of an easier go. So there are some key differences that they do change it up in certain parts, okay? And one of those main parts is when he does the main thing. That's the way, oh, that's the way it ought to be. Now this part's a major stretch. I don't know if this is exactly how Jimmy Page and them do it, but this is the chord that they're doing. Is they're playing a B flat major 7th, okay, on this part, right? Now this is after the 3rd verse, okay? We'll have gone through 3 different verses, and then Robert Plant says, you know, and could it be you found another game to play? And what did Mama say to me? Now this is the part, B flat. Okay, but what I usually do is I'll play a B flat major 7th. And it really only sounds best when it's a hell of a stretch, but you put your first finger, bar it on the whole B flat, right? Just like you would on the G chord. You bar the 3rd fret to make the B flat note, and then you use your 3rd finger on the 7th fret and your 4th finger on the 7th. Oh, sorry, your 3rd finger on the 4th. Your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, that's the 3rd finger, 7th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, and then you have your 4th finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string. Right? That's what makes that B major 7th. Now, as I said, it's one hell of a stretch, and a lot of the times I don't even get it, but it has the implied sound of the song, which I prefer than just having the regular B flat. You know. But that seems to be the only way that I can get that chord out of there. Yeah, so that's the B flat major 7th. That's the way, oh, that's the way it ought to be. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Mama said that's the way it's gotta stay. Now that's a D chord. Okay? When you, in an open G, when you play the full fingered fret on the 7th fret, that's the D chord, okay? As we know in the open G, open is G, 3rd fret is B flat, 5th fret is C, and then the 7th fret is your D chord, okay? And so that's what he's going to here. And, yeah, so after that, Mama said that's the way it ought to stay. And then he goes like this, okay? They go from the G7th, but the 7th is on the high and the low parts, okay? So you got your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the D, and then you got your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the higher D, which is the high E string, right? Okay? And that's what makes that G7th. And then you go to the G6th after, which is basically bringing these 2 fingers down 1 fret, okay? Onto the E notes of the G chord, right? And so that's what makes this part. And then back into the riff. And then he goes back into it. And yesterday I saw you standing by the river, right? Now they have after that little interlude, they have another 3 verses. They have 3 more verses to go, and then they come to the B flat major 7th again, okay? Now this, the second time they come to the B flat major 7th is pretty much the end of the song, and this one they change it up a little bit from the first, okay? That's the way, oh, that's the way it ought to be. Gotta stay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, sorry. So after that, they go. so they're doing, sorry, I'll tell you what they're doing on the D part first. Because basically all they're doing is from that D, they're going up chromatically from the C to the D, right? C, C sharp, D, they do a little vocal thing to slide down back to the next part, okay? And then, so after the little vocal part, they have a part where it's it's different from the rest of it. So the rhythm kind of changes. You're going down, down, okay? G, C slash G, G sharp major 7, and then this is basically this next chord up here. What's interesting is that it's just a G chord. Before they go up to the next part, okay? So they're going G, C slash G, G major 7th, and then this style of G chord, okay? Now all I'm changing between the last two riffs, you're basically taking that G major 7th up 1 fret and bringing your first finger down 1 string, okay? So now for this chord, this G chord basically, I got my second finger on the 5th fret of the D string, I got my first finger on the 4th fret of the G string, and I got my third finger on the 5th fret of the high E string, okay? And that's what makes that little G chord, okay? And so after, you know, and then they go like this. So what I'm doing for that part, after that G chord, is you're going to the D chord. You want to kind of slide it up when you go into the D chord, right? There's the D, and then you go chromatically from the D, down, down. And now what he's doing is, as soon as you get to that D, you want to hammer on your second finger on the 8th string of the B, on the 8th fret of the B string, and your third finger on the 9th fret of the D string, okay? Third finger, right? So your first finger is barring the 7th fret, your second finger is on the 8th fret of the B string, the second string going up, and your third finger is on the 9th fret of the D string, the 4th string going up, okay? But you only just do it quick. You hammer it on and you pull it right back off, and then you go to the G again. And then you come up to the C part. Okay, now it's a very subtle sound, but you can hear the difference, okay? I'll just play it up so you guys can see it. Okay? So this is the last part of this song that I'm doing. Mama said, oh, that's the way it's gotta stay. Screwed it up, sorry. Mama said that's the way it's gotta stay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Right? Alright, so I'm just going to play the song through so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm talking about, and you can kind of wrap it around for yourselves and be able to play it for yourselves. It's an excellent song to be able to play when you've tuned your guitar to open G. It's a little bit nippy out here, but us Canadian guitar players are used to it, I guess. Alrighty, folks, I've decided to throw on my G harmonica. That's what key this harp is in case anybody's wondering. I don't think they have any actual harmonica in the song, but it kind of fits for me. I use it on the parts where there's an expected solo, so yeah, kind of works for a solo musician kind of thing, right? Anyway, so this is That's the Way by Led Zeppelin, and I hope you guys enjoy it. To sit here working all day long, you're in the darker side of town. When I'm out, I see you walking. Don't your eyes see me? Could it be you found another game to play? And what did Mama say to me? That's the way, oh, that's the way it ought to be. Gotta stay, yeah. Yesterday I saw you standing by the river. Tears that fill your eyes, and all those fish that lay in dirty water dying, have they got you hypnotized? And yesterday I saw you kissing tiny flowers. Is born to die. And so I say to you that nothing really matters, and all you do is stand and say about it when all your ears are turned away. But now it's time to look and and look again at what you see. Is that the way it ought to stay? Mama said, oh, that's the way it ought to be. Yeah, yeah. Mama said, my mama said, that's the way it gotta stay. So that's The Way by Led Zeppelin, guys. I'm gonna, hopefully you guys can check it out and play this song on your own now. I'm hoping I gave you guys enough, theory and stuff on it. And feel free to leave some comments, tell me how I did, and I'll see you guys in the next one.